Okay, take three. It is still Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021. Um, I guess the main thing, because I've been having trouble, is that I am just thoroughly excited and just thrilled that my friend is back, you know, doing what they do, um, getting reinvested, um, just getting back to what they do and care about, and trying to share that with other people. Though it doesn't seem like that many people are around that you know it's like it's kind of like what I do, where it feels like I'm just talking into the wind. I get the sense and I feel that I'm the one, I'm doing some good for myself, and I get to feel better about it because I'm doing what's good for me. But whatever hope I casually think that, well, maybe somebody else will hear me and take some heart, or pick up a thing or two and decide to run with it on their own. And so I'll get to feel like I maybe contributed more than just me in my belief system. That maybe something I believe or something I do might encourage somebody else to try it and see if they like it for themselves. So anyway, I just know that's frustrating. So I don't know if it registers like that for anybody else when um, that sort of thing is going on. But anyway, they're getting uh, caught up, I imagine, with getting back into the habit of keeping up with all their um, platforms. So, hmm. So I'm just, being there, I guess. Not directly communicating. I don't think, I think there's enough going on that I don't know about that I don't need to add to it. As far as like stress and messages, and because if you go away for a whole, I don't know, I've never done it, and it didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem like it was. To me, it didn't look like it was worthwhile, because it sounded like too many people kept trying to get messages across and talk and communicate, and it's like, and how many times it was like had to remind that no, I'm gone. Don't send messages. I won't. It's like that's still communicating. Still, it's still interacting. So it's like it didn't seem like it was that restful. It seemed like more stress than it was worth from my outsider view. And then, but then staying in touch and putting up poetry every now and again. Almost every day, but at least every other day almost, I think. I don't know for whose benefit was that. Was that just for their own benefit, just to, get thoughts out there? Just like I do. I don't expect or want necessarily from any particular party, but maybe I wouldn't mind. But anyway, um, or just letting people know that she was still alive. You know. So regardless, I enjoyed the, being being one of the ones that was able to appreciate that, staying in touch without needing to comment, or you know a life less commented. So, but now, it being in February, I'm still keeping that boundary, that blockade, that barrier, that wall in place, because I don't want to be the one to I think she has enough. going on in the moment that I don't need to add to it. That's basically it. And if communication was something that she knows exactly how to find me and how to contact me, and she can't accidentally mistake, I don't think, that I'd be, because I mean, we've talked about it, that mistaking people for being angry, and it's like, no, I don't think so. And my own writing, which she has access to and can read, comes across a little bit forlorn, a little bit lonely and grieving, but understanding and compassionate and respectful, mostly respectful, I think. I hope that's how it comes across. Hopefully it doesn't come across as aloof and uncaring. It's like, welcome back. I don't know. But I think she knows me well enough to, I think she knows me well enough. I think she can read my mind a little bit. I don't know where I got that idea, but either that or she's just somehow reading my stuff, and then I don't know. It's weird. And then some of the stuff I talk about, but I know that she's not watching. But I guess some of the stuff I talk about goes through into the writing, and maybe she's already thinking about this kind of stuff already on her own, and then we're arriving at the same thoughts at the same time based on similar situations going on in the world, and maybe she's reading my stuff, maybe, and because I'm reading her stuff, and some of it's obviously influencing me and taking me in different directions than I probably wouldn't normally arrive at. You know, so being a little bit influenced, I don't think it's a bad thing. Unlike some of the other stuff I get influenced by, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like the stuff that puts me ill at ease. You know, with the identity and the manipulation and trying to convince people that they're messing with people's heads, basically. Getting all that doubt and worry and concern. It's like I started doubting my own name, and it's elements of control, and it's just there's a few personalities that are really. And they'd have you believe that it's really gotten like a cult cell. That's not the intention of the whole thing. But there's like a leader, and a lot of what he does is for self-aggrandizement. Is that a word? I think to make himself feel better. It's like, oh, I'm helping people, and I'm helping all these people. And they think really highly of me, and he demands. It seems to me, and I don't know. I'm just glad I got away. I still go, but I mind my business and get out. It's like I get left alone because and I'm thought to be, who knows what they think, but I don't play the game. It feels like there's a game, there's a show, and it's just like, I don't know. But there are innocents there that they need they need a moderated, mediated perspective or something. Something different than the one that is being told. Like they can't only hear, because I want people to know that you don't have to. If you don't find God, you're not screwed. You can still recover. I don't know. I have an entirely different perspective on everything. I mean, I'm not saying that what I do or the way I think is going to work for anybody. I just know it works for me. And that's the only thing I want to share, is I'll talk about what works for me. And it's been working. And give people options, because there are a lot of people that will not be successful in their attempt at getting sober and staying sober, because they feel guilt, shame, and remorse over being good enough for God, and feeling like not being worthy of forgiveness from God, or not being able to believe in Jesus correctly, or not praying well enough, or I don't know, the stuff that people tell them. I don't even. It's very frustrating. Yeah, so it's like I feel very alone. There aren't very many pagans, and so it's like I feel like but I can't be a heretic, because I never claimed anything. It's like I don't talk about prayer. I think it's a really good idea for people that, that's their thing. But it's like, it's not my thing. It's not like, and it's not going to. So when people talk about relapse, they say, well, the first thing I did was I stopped calling my sponsor, I stopped going to meetings, and I stopped praying. And there's a whole list of things that people say, and it's like, well, I never really got in the habit of calling my sponsor. I do go to meetings. I never prayed. I just never. Why? I don't get it. Why? Unless, like, is this prayer? Like just prayer and meditation where I don't know. I mean, I'm not my own higher power or whatever, but I don't know. I don't want to talk about recovery. I'll be doing that later. I get my fill. It's just exhausting. Oh. So, but I am very happy. Like one of the bright spots right now going on for me is my friend, and she's back from her, winter break or whatever, and not really, I'm not directly in communication with her, but I require a lot of energy to deal with, and it might just not be energy that she has to spare at the moment. And I can be throttled, throttled back, just let me know, and I can, go away, or, be less engaged or whatever. But if I don't know, then I don't know. So, because if the issue of spoons is the thing, it's like, well, I take too many spoons to deal with. So it's like, well, I don't want to deal with him because I don't have the energy for it, or the spoons, or the patience, or because he'll want more time than I have available. And I've got this and that and the other thing that's going on that I need to take care of, and it's like, I don't think she knows that I get it. Or maybe she knows, and she's just assuming that I already know, and I'm okay with it. In which case, she's right, because I am okay with it. I don't like it, but I'm okay with it. So, and when she gets settled and more stabilized in her coming out of hibernation, it's like, I'm there. She knows I'm there. She knows I'd like to talk to her, But until directly addressed, I guess, it's like, I think it'd be rude to so I'm not going to. But I want to. I really do. So, for my part, I can tease and play, and can't stop me. And it's all anonymous, so it's like I can write whatever I want, and I don't say what it's about or who it's about or what it's referencing. It could be about anything, at anyone, anytime. It could be a story from the past. So, but if they read it, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to not take it so seriously, but I'm taking it very seriously. I don't think it's wrong, you know? My hands are a little bit beat up from work. Dry. So, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. I just wanted to talk for a little while. And I think, and I don't, like I say, I don't even know this person well enough, because this format, this might be highly, because if I didn't know the person, I would find this very intimidating and threatening. Just staring face to face. So it's like, can you look somewhere else and just stare off screen? Feel free to keep talking, but just stare off screen or something. Why do you have to look directly? Well, it's me. I'm looking at me, and I'm okay with looking at me. But maybe not everybody else is, because probably I am a little bit odd. I'm sorry about that, but I don't really have control over that. So, a little self-conscious now. Well, I'm always a little bit self-conscious. But I'm trying to work on that, I guess. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, this format might be totally wrong, and totally, it's like never, ever going to be watched. It's like if they ever find out about this, and I tell them, I don't, they might be mortified. Like, you did what? And so it's either like something kind of awesome, or it's more likely something just, I don't even know what the word is. I'll have to find a word. Reprehensible? No, that's not it. Mortifying. Mortifying. That'll do. It's not the word, but it'll do. So, I'm not going to be, I still casually refer to these as the project or other things like that, but I don't say what it is. I don't mention YouTube. I don't mention, the location. I definitely don't have links. So I only mentioned it once, in one place. And anybody else that finds these, it's just going to be random, I imagine, or something, or an accident. I don't know how you'd find this, and why you'd be watching it. Weird people. I don't even know what this looks like. Just some guy talking. That's weird. Yeah, I'm starting to freak myself out, man. So, anyway, okay, that's all I got. Until later.